This is a video I never thought I'd make, but god damn it, I love this rough ass game. This was my version of Twisted Metal growing up, and I'm so thankful for it. There's so much imagination and fun to be had if you learn to control the jank in this game. We've got 13 unique arenas to rank in WWE Crush Hour, and I cannot wait any longer to gush on my guilty pleasure game of my childhood. Dead last at 13 is Iron Man, and if you played this game a lot, this is hardly a surprise. An Iron Man match interpreted as a venue is an abstract concept, but the refinery aspect here is pretty neat. The colors are kinda dull, but those flaming waste buckets and the tunnels with nuclear pools are awesome. This is kinda bland, but it's still engaging and super fun to play in. Granted, we're ranking these on the visuals, not the playability.
Chris Benoit has the laser-guided rockets.
Holy fuck!
Our runner-up for the worst arena is weirdly the Royal Rumble. This is ranked on visuals for sure, but even the functionality here leaves a lot to be desired. To start with the positives though, I love the huge machinery and the Rumble logos everywhere, despite the fact that you could tell that they cut the scratch logo off of that PNG. The multi-level design is neat, and the tunnels are nice leading to the orange skybox as well. I really enjoy the O2 Rumble poster and the super low quality Triple H Rumble poster as well. But the general blandness of this whole arena being a huge dirt mound is a bit lame. It's fine all things considered, I just expected more from such an important piece of WWE lore. Just missing the top 10 is Cage Match. All things considered, I love the helicopters holding the cage, which gives Crush Hour points over the SBR games for accuracy, because the Tribute to the Troops arenas never had anything holding up the cage, it was so weird. The harbor setting is pretty neat too, and I really like the cranes here. The mountains and the random flag look pretty nice too. The banners are always a good addition to these arenas, and while the warehouse is a bit plain, I do enjoy the battleships at the checkpoints. There's clearly a decent amount of thought put into this arena, I just wish I had more info on this game's development or like a beta build. If anybody knows the devs, please God link me up. Up next is the water level of this game that I prefer, Bottom Line. This is based on an old WWE recap show from overseas, and I really enjoy the random warehouse on the sea aspect of this a lot. The fog and glass for entrances is sick, the spotlight choppers following the action was pretty cute, and I don't know man, this is a fun time visually. The outside platforms in the warehouse almost kinda remind me of the Camino cloning facility from like Battlefront 2. This shit is awesome. Number 9 is Lumberjacked, and dear god is this a memorable one for me. I enjoy the forest setting a lot, and the saws underneath the Titantron are pretty fun. The midnight sky looks nice, and the little bonfires are a great addition. The greenery and mountains here do a bit to make this one stand out even more, but those dynamite wrapped tree stumps are fucking insane. The turrets on the gates are super crazy too. I gotta shout out the Lumberjack signs as well. Like, this is a super simple arena, but I'm always down for it. Moving on, we've got the hardcore arena, and straight off the rip, it always kind of bugged me that the physical belt in this mode is the hardcore title, but the on-screen graphic is the undisputed belt. Regardless, this is an out-of-the-box take on the 24/7 rule that had long since been over by the time this game came out. Honestly, it's just kind of like a capture the flag mode, but the arena is nice enough to warrant some praise. I love how industrial it looks. This is very 2000s, the hardcore banners and the flaming machinery is pretty cool. The tunnels and smoke exhaust points under the main Tron are enjoyable, and I totally found an awesome shortcut that I have never seen in like 20 years of playing this fucking game. I like the little yellow exhaust fumes leading into that tunnel as well. This is a pretty fun time in terms of gameplay and visuals. Number 7 brings us to the Battle Royal, and this train station kicks ass. I always stop to look at the promotional posters in the hallways, like I love old artwork like that. This really reminds me of Shut Your Mouth. The train tracks being active is super cool, and the Battle Royal signs are cohesive with everything else in the arena. The Titantrons also fit in pretty well, and the hanging Crush Hour banners are pretty cute. And the fans behind the glass is a nice little detail. This arena really makes the most out of a pretty confined space. Just missing our top 5 is Running the Gauntlet. This is another pretty out-of-the-box venue. The what sign on the rooftop is awesome though. The entrance with the scratch logos is pretty fun as well, and the overall rooftop city aesthetic is pretty nice. The construction zones with basic metal framing is neat, and it's a bit of a challenge to maneuver around. I've just always kind of admired this arena despite its simplicity. And shout out the tiny Trish Stratus banners that are just dumb as hell. We got King of the Ring here, and this is very much larger than life. The Coliseum is super sick, the Vince McMahon statue is very ridiculous, but very on brand for him. And the King of the Ring banners and branding literally everywhere is super fun. But tell me, why the fuck do they have that fuck ass picture of The Rock pasted all over the place in this arena? Like, this had to be a joke from the devs. And what is this lame ass Booker T theme too? Like, this venue truly leaves me scratching my head, but I dig it a lot. Who knew the weekly shows would rank so high here though? Raw is number 4, and man, this is fantastic. I love the stage with the shards around it, and the little drop down gates and pyro with the side stage decals is so sweet. It's a really nice combination. The invincibility platform in the middle with the saws around it really plays into the Raw theming of the graphics package from back then, and the banners are pretty fun too. Like, this truly feels like they brought the Raw arena to life, and that really captured my imagination as a kid. There needed to be more tertiary games made off the WWE license. The big 3 Crush Hour arenas are upon us, and the bronze medal goes to Smackdown. But man, any of these last 3 make a very solid case for the best arena visually. This was my favorite growing up, and it's a living, fully realized version of the Fist stage for sure. The roof accents rule, the Fist is awesome, the backstage pathways blew my fucking mind as a kid, the color scheme is super clean and on point, the banners are great, the cardboard standees are super nice and exclusive to this venue, and I really enjoy the cage structure hanging over the center of the arena a lot. This arena might be the one that embodies its theme the absolute most, but there's 2 more that I immensely enjoy. Our runner-up is Hell in a Cell, or the Pyramid of Pisa match as TCW alumni Chim Chim called it when we would play it back at my house. This is so fucking awesome. The pyramid interior with all the lava pits and Egyptian iconography is fantastic. The underground tunnels are wonderful, the match starting in a tomb is so good, and the outdoor grass area is pretty nice as well. The screens and trees everywhere is amazing. I just love how truly realized this concept is. It feels like a labyrinth. They took the career-killing stipulation of the WWF and made it gorgeously intricate. Props to the devs here. Before we hit number 1 though, we gotta talk about missed potential for arenas in this game. Where is WrestleMania, dog? With how sick they made the weekly stages look in this game, I know they would have bodied a Mania arena in this game. And how about the Elimination Chamber? God, I can just imagine the concepts there. The timeline was a little bit too late in development for them to include it, but man, I would have loved the Chamber in this game. And how about SummerSlam? Like, the big S logo as a spinning pendulum hazard in the middle of the stage would be god tier. That would be so cool. I could go on forever about this. I love this game. Please let me get to number 1. Number 1, unquestionably in terms of visuals, is Survivor Series for me. This is sensory overload for a wrestling nerd. There is so many little Easter eggs literally everywhere. It's like WWE City way before that Scooby-Doo episode. The Gold Dust sign is fucking crazy being so prominent. He's not even in this game. The super ugly Kane banner is funny, the 180p Rock poster is great, I love the random Rebellion fist and the Survivor Series 2000 Target logo, the retro Survivor Series and Royal Rumble signs are super cool, and lastly, my fucking boy, Crash Holly, got his own sign despite being nowhere else in this game. They just had to throw one up for the GOAT. I love Crash, good for him. I hope he got paid for that. This arena is like the ultimate wet dream of an arena reviewer in my opinion. They literally just took their press kits from THQ with all the promo logos and just slapped them everywhere on the venue. This is awesome. I love this arena. In conclusion, I will no longer stand for the Crush Hour slander. This game, despite its flaws, is ridiculously fun and puts wrestlers in a context that we had never seen prior. I long for the days of cheap licensed knockoff games like this and Simpsons Road Rage. Where else would Test have his own car, or post-APA but pre-JBL Bradshaw drive an armored fire truck? I just love this game to pieces. Do yourself a favor, please give this an hour of your time. Take it easy, y'all.